According to Elizabeth Kubler-Ross, these are the 5 stages of grief. Number 1 is denial. Grief is a natural emotional response to loss, especially losing a loved one, and everybody experiences grief differently. So number 1 is denial. Denial is the stage whereby you start telling yourself, this is not true, this can't be happening, this is not happening, no, it's a lie. All these are the denial stage, and it is the first response. You are shocked, you are numb, as if the loss isn't real. The denial stage will give your mind, time to adjust, because at that time that you are thinking, oh, it is not true, it is not happening, this is not true, this can't be happening, your mind is beginning to adjust and you begin to see the reality of actually what is really happening. So the first stage is the denial stage. The second stage is anger. You start getting upset. You start saying things like, why is this happening? Why is this happening to me? Why me? Why must it be me? I remember when I lost my mom, I was like, why my own mother? Why is it that it is my own mother that just died just now? Like, you start getting angry. You start asking the why questions. Like, why is this happening to me? Is it that I did something bad? What is happening? Why is this happening to me? This is the second stage of grief, and you start getting angry. In fact, you can start getting some people start getting angry with the people around them. If somebody mistakenly talk to them at that stage, they can slap the person. Anything can happen, because why? They are just angry that loved one just died. And the third stage of grief is the bargaining. You start bargaining. You start thinking of all the possible ways and all the possible things you will have done to avoid the situation. You will be like, what if I took the person to the hospital earlier? No, what if I was there to, stop the death from happening? Some people lost their loved one without even hearing their voice. They'll be like, oh, what if I had called this person and warned him about what is going to happen? What if I knew that this was going to happen? You start bargaining. You start asking all the what if, what if, what if. But when time passes by, it cannot be reversed. You cannot go back in time to change whatever it is that has happened. So you just need to let it go. The first stage is the depression stage. This is the stage whereby you start getting sad. You feel, so hopeless. You feel as if your life cannot move on now that this person you love with the whole of your heart is gone. Like, you start feeling hopeless, worthless. You start feeling so down, so sad. Like, you are just thinking, how can I live without this person? This person that has gone now. How can I continue this life? You get so depressed, and some people can stay in this depression stage for 6 months, for 1 year. Some people can come out fast, while some people can stay there for a really, really long time. Like, right now, as I'm making this video, I'm beginning to feel emotional, because I remember when my mom died. At this particular stage, I was so down. I was like, how can I continue living without her? And then one thing that has helped me was that before my mom died, she was sick for a long time. We had done everything medically possible to, bring her back strong and healthy, but to no avail. Her body just kept, declining and going down and all that. So I remember it was the Holy Spirit that helped me, and he was like, what if she's still alive up to this stage and you guys are still struggling with her like that, and she's still in this pain, in this, state that she is? Will you be happy? Is it not better that she's resting? And I was like, yes, it is way more better that she is resting now. And we as believers, we believe that one day we are going to meet them and we will be united with our loved ones back. So this depression stage is a crucial stage that you just need the help of God, because losing a loved one is not easy. It is only the person that has lost someone that knows how it feels, that understands the pain. That is why when I see people lose a loved one, I cannot tell them how they feel. You can't tell them how they feel. They are the only ones that know how they feel, because that feeling of pain is just something that is just there, and you just have to learn to live with the pain. So this depression stage is natural, actually. So, but make sure you don't stay there for long. Fifth stage is the acceptance. This is when we begin to accept that this person is gone and you are not going to see him again, you're not going to see her again. She's gone and gone forever till the day you die and possibly see the person. It's painful losing a loved one, but you need to accept it, and you need to, learn to live with the pain. Death is part of life, sickness is part of life. All this, they are part of life, they happen. So learn to live with the pain and learn to move on. A gentle advice to someone who just lost a loved one is for you to allow yourself to grieve, allow yourself to feel the pain. If you need to cry, cry. If you need to shout, shout. Just allow yourself to feel the pain. Number two is talk to people. The more you talk about it, the more it's like, the pain, the burden gets lifted. So have people around you that you can talk to, friends, family, whoever it is that is around that you can talk to them about this. The more you talk about it, the better you feel. And then thirdly, take care of yourself. Don't stay in that depressed mood for long. You don't eat, you don't bathe, you don't sleep. You are just there. You will start killing your own body, and you need your body to stay alive. So take care of yourself. Eat, rest, sleep, and take care of your body. Last advice is give yourself time. Time to heal, time to process everything that has happened. Just give yourself time. There are people who, when they lose a loved one, they mask the pain, they just keep it, they act as if nothing is happening, they just try to move on with life sharp sharp. Give yourself time, feel the pain, feel the loss. Okay, don't try to hide it, don't try to keep it, because at the long run, sooner it will start paining you, it will start hitting you hard. So allow yourself to feel the pain, allow yourself to grieve, give yourself time to grieve and mourn and all that, and God is going to help you. I hope that you have learned one or two things from this video. And if you just lost a loved one, I am so sorry for your loss. Accept my condolence.